Hi guys, so today I'm going to show you how I do my itabag. Now I did a lot of thinking and I saw someone do their bag and they had an idea of using a cardboard and I thought that was a really good idea, but because I'm doing a different kind of, I'm not doing pins and I'm doing keychains, I decided that I would do a cork board. So some of the things that you're going to need if you want to do it like mine, because I do have a really big backpack. So I got an itabag. I also found some lights that I wanted to do. I did some pins. I got paper, cork board. I'm going to put fabric, and then a bunch of the keychains that I bought. I'm also going to use a glue gun to glue the cork boards together to fit inside the itabag. So those are some of the items that you're going to need, and maybe you might need a knife to cut the cork board. I'm going to try it with scissors. We will see how that goes. As you can see, I have like 4 pieces of paper lined up. Now I'm going to make sure that the backpack fits on top of all 4 pieces. So now that I know that the backpack fits, I'm going to go ahead and tape the pieces together. Now that I know my pieces aren't going anywhere, I'm going to go ahead and sit down with my backpack. And to the best of my degree, I'm going to go ahead and try and draw a line around the backpack. This is probably going to be really sloppy. So I'm not going to cut directly on the line. I'm going to cut just a few inches out of it just because I'm going inside. So now I'm going to go ahead and test this paper, and I'm going to try and put it in my backpack. So it's pretty good. I just need to trim this part right here, but otherwise it fits in perfectly. Try it one more time, just to be on the safe side. You know what they say, better safe than sorry. Perfect. So as you can see, the outline fits perfectly inside the backpack. So I've got the cork boards here. This is going to be a bit harder because it looks like I might just need 2 cork boards. So I'm going to go ahead and just grab 2 and just an inch or 2 off of another cork board. I tried cutting it. As you can see, there's like a smoother edge, and then at the end I couldn't cut as much. I tried breaking it and it didn't go so well. So I'm hoping to use this as the top. So let's see. So now I'm going to take my cutout. Go ahead and put it on here, and I'm gonna try and draw where I need to cut, and then this time I'm gonna try a knife. Alright. So now that I have my cutout, I'm gonna try and cut it. Let's see how this goes. Okay, now I'm just gonna stick to scissors. So we're just gonna have to do what we can. As you can see, this is a bit difficult. So I'm gonna come back when I've finished. Okay, so as you can see, I cut out all the pieces. Now it doesn't have to be perfect because it is going to be inside the butt bag and it is going to be covered with fabric. So now that I'm done with this, I'm gonna go ahead and plug in my hot glue gun. And this is totally optional for you guys, but I'm gonna take the scrap pieces that I have of the cardboard. I'm gonna put some of the pins in them, and I'm gonna start painting them a pastel purple since that is the theme color for my backpack. Okay, so as you can see, I've got the corkboard with a bunch of pins in it. So on this side, I made sure I had 9 pins because that's exactly how many keychains I have. And on this side, I did just a few, mostly because I need them to string the lights into the backpack. So these I'm going to paint pastel purple, and these I'm going to paint pastel blue, because I believe that is the only color that is not in, no, pastel green, sorry. Pastel green, because they are the only colors that are not within the fabric, and I like all of the pastel colors, and I would like to incorporate all of them. So I'm going to push that up. I got a plate, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to shake my paint. I always forget to shake it and it comes out watery. So make sure that you don't have it come out watery, otherwise it doesn't come the consistency you want. So I'm going to do a blob of white, and I'm going to take my purple, and I'm just going to put a dab because I want it pastel. So much for a dab. If I need to, I'll just add more white. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and mix this. So that is a pretty pastel purple, and I'm super happy with this. So I'm not going to add any more color. I'm just going to go ahead and paint the pins now. Once again, I'm just going to go ahead and take my white, and I'm going to put some white on my paper plate. Now I'm going to take a darker green. You don't want a light green, you want a dark green. Otherwise you're not going to get the nice pastel color. And just put a dab. We're going to just put 2 dabs for now. And we're going to go ahead and mix these together. So that's a super nice pastel green. So I am, again, happy with the way this came out. So I'm going to go ahead and just paint. So I'm going to paint the green on. Now it looks like with my green, I'm going to have to do another coat. So I'm probably going to have to wait for it to dry and then do another coat. The purples look like they won't need another coat though. Just the green. make sure that there's no actual color of the pin showing. Unless you want that tint. I don't, so you won't see it. But, I mean, if you want some of the tint of the pin showing, then yeah, go for it. So, now that these are done, and they look super pretty, I am super happy with the way these came out. I'm going to push them off to the side, and I'm going to let them dry. So, now that the hot glue is all warmed up, I'm going to go ahead and glue this top piece on. So now that the top piece is glued on, I'm going to go ahead and start gluing on my fabric. So I'm going to go ahead and lay down my fabric. So I laid down my fabric, and I'm going to head and put my piece down, and I'm going to go ahead and just I'm just going to hot glue this. Try and I finished the fabric, and this is what it looks like. I used a lot of hot glue. So now I'm going to go ahead and check on my pins. Some of the purple pins are dry, so I'm going to go ahead and try and pin some of the keychains. Now, I did a little bit different. Some of the keychains, some of the keychains came like this. So I took these off, and I put some of these on. So they can dangle properly. So I'm gonna just get an idea of where I want them. So now that I have decided where I want them, I'm going to go ahead and start pinning. I'm going to take the dry ones, and I'm going to go ahead and pin where I wanted them. So I'm going to quickly show you how I took these off to put the chains on. You're going to find the crack in the chain. You're going to take two of these, spread them apart. Sometimes it's a bit tougher with some of them. Are like, so spread them apart like this, and you'll take the chain. You're going to put the chain aside like so. I have like a string of these, so you're just gonna grab it So I got about 4 of them. I'm gonna go ahead and clip the top to give it an opening. I'm gonna move it with the pliers to the side. I'm gonna take the chain off, and then I'm gonna take the hook and I'm gonna hook it in like so, and then I'm gonna pinch it close together. So now I'm just gonna go ahead and finish putting the pins on. So now that I have all my pins in place, and as you can see, I rearranged them because I forgot that this bottom part is going to be covered. So I rearranged them. I'm going to try and put my lights on. So I know I want them to go around, so I'm going to pin them on around. I'm gonna go ahead and twist it on the pin because it's not staying fully, so I'm just gonna twist it on the pin. Well, because I had extra wire, even though I went around, I went and twisted it around some of the other pins, and now this is all hooked up. I'm going to take my hot glue gun and going to turn this over, and I'm going to glue this part to the back. So now that that's hot glued, I'm going to go ahead and open it and put my batteries in it. So it takes 2 AA's. I'm just going to pop those in. So here it is. I'm going to pop it in the backpack now. So I got the backpack, and I'm just going to go ahead and slide it in like this. Like so. And I'm going to go ahead and flip on the switch. I'm super happy with this. I cannot believe it came out so well. Hold on. So there's my itabag. It looks great. I'm so happy with the way it actually came out. It looks really nice, especially with the lights. So yeah, thanks for joining me. Hope you guys enjoyed this. Bye!